and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Buffalo 18. Ready?
Throwing right away is Dart. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of a gun, here comes Dart. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Here's Dart. Complete on the tight end screen, and he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Finding room at the 35. Still going. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 80 yards for the touchdown. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Is good. Makes the score. Visitors 7, Bengals nothing. Jason Myers set to kick off.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Man in motion here is Jennings. They motion a receiver right. Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. They get this into the hands of Devon Achane. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down coming up.
That's a gain of 9.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Exiting the pocket right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Finds an alley to the 35. And he will go all the way for the touchdown. That's 2 touchdowns for him now in this first quarter alone.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively, because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
Makes the score. Visitors 14. Bengals nothing.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly a first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
This one caught by Khalil Shakir. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive. 1 quarter in the books. 14-0 is our score. Back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Down the field, he's got the hook up to Shakir. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. Rolling right. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
A loss of 12 yards. It's 2nd down.
They'll go play action here with Dart. Got his man at the 6. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Touchdown, Bengals.
Mike, this is a great example of a wide receiver who just truly understands the concept of spacing. When you're open, stay open. If you're not open, get open. And when you can do that and operate in the middle of the field, man, you are such a weapon and a reliable target for your quarterback. It's a great example of it here. He works to stay open, middle of the field, ball's on target. It's an easy touchdown.
Morton Anderson to kick
Both
off.
teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Their own 29-yard line.
A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide-angled throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So, give a lot of credit to this.
Big opening up the middle. And he's got another one for the score. What a half he is putting together. That's his 3rd touchdown already. And now, after the big play, got to cut that celebration short because they're going to stay out and go for 2. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. He's looking deep for Shakir. That's caught to the goal line and in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Think back to the spring, Mike. We all watched the highlights of this guy's pro day, and you always question, why do they make these quarterbacks just rear back and throw it as far as they can? How often are they really going to do that? Well, when they do, like we saw here, it is a thing of beauty. He put that big arm on display with that last pass, and it winds up going for 6.
They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Drive will start on the ground. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
At the 41. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
A 28-yard gain.
They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. Now this offense could use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll try the right side this time. He is tough to bring down. They finally do. Somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard.
Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. 3rd down and 3. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal.
A 42-yard attempt.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the visitors can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Closing seconds of this first half, and this kickoff is away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, Dart. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
We need these 3 points.
Morton Anderson to kick off.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10. At their own 30-yard line.
The 3rd quarter begins with a run. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here we go, set. Set.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Inside the 30. And he will score again. Has a touchdown. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
And he's into the end zone again. It's the octopus. He's got the long run for 6 and punches in the 2. All 8 points for good measure.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Come on, set! Cowboy 80!
Out of shotgun. It's done. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Just simply more of the same, and you're just not going to have a lot of success, Mike, when you're constantly starting drives with 2nd and long, 3rd and long. It's just not a good way to play offense in the NFL, and here we go again.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. And they will get him down at the 35-yard line. That is a big play for Cincinnati. 41 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. Let's go.
To throw is Dart. That's complete to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They get 16 on that connection, and the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
Ready? 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Throwing is Dart. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Elijah Molden. And the visitors are going to take over at their own 2.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Darnold now on 1st and 10. Trying to pitch one forward. That was an option there, but it does fall incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. But they've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least 1 1st down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
Up the sideline to the 15. And it is a big play to get them out of their own end, all the way up to the 45-yard line. A big play after being backed up to gain a 43 yards. To throw on 1st down is Darnold. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards. So we are through 3. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Ready? Set.
Darnold to throw on 1st down. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Throwing, Darnold. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
He'll swing that out wide, and he will get into the end zone and extend the lead by 2 more.
39. Bengals 14.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Rocco 80.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. That's taken in by Achane. And he is out of bounds. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
And the Bengals.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
70, cut 19, cut 19. 79 Broncos. Cut.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
A pickup of 14 on that one. It's a Cincinnati. First down.
First and 10 at the 26.
Once again, it's Achane. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Mustang 19. Ready?
On 2nd down, Dart. Headed left, buying time. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. On the run to the right. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked up by their rookie corner. And the visitors are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
We're going to set. Set.
That's going to be intercepted. That's the veteran linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only 1 play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
39, Bengals 21. Morton Anderson to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
They're on the 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. He'll let one go downfield for Jennings. Now, right on the heels of the pick six, he is intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position, a huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
On 1st and 10, it's Achane. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
60 Bobcats. Here we go. Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready?
Looking to throw. It's Dark. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's in. And it's Gainwell. Touchdown, Bengals. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Go set. Ready. 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 Ready.
They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
For the right side here, pass is caught. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
To throw is Darnold. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Jonathan Grenard. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. And that is incomplete.
Great pass pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Darnold to throw. He's got it at the 7. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
That was just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage. Great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in your own end zone because, as you just saw, it's pitch and catch.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That is knocked away. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense. The try for 2 is unsuccessful.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's Dart on first and 10. Down the field, he's got the hook up to Shaquille. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought to the end, but still will come up short. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The final act now of this football game, the extra point. He's got it, and the Bengals are able to cut the deficit to 10. So the handshake's down on the field following a good win here. This was a game where both offenses